There's nothing worse than shaving, and you're like, wow, this looks significantly worse. There's nothing you can do.
I had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend one time. I shaved my face,
Yeah.
and she never saw me with a straight no facial hair. And I went over to her place. She's like, "Oh no, grow that back now.
Oh
Grow
yeah.
that back now."
No.
Well, you're covering up all the things that you know. It's just it's a complete cover up.
Yeah, just childhood trauma.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
All the scars from when your dad.
It's only
cut
when
your
I shave
cheeks.
you can tell I was molested. Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
yep, yep.
Is that cum under there? Like my bad. I tried to grow a beard over it.
With me, you can see my dimples. My dimples pop out, and ladies love the dimps.
Oh, the beard covers the dimple.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. So.
That's why you shave around right here. You have a beard and just 2 holes there to show the dimples.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't live in Brooklyn, so I can't do that.
Yeah, I know,
can't
that's
pull that
true.
one off. So
That's a mutton
I'm a
chop.
Queens kid, so I just get called gay if I did that. So big difference.
Do you find that it's Queens is much more working class or?
Oh, much more working. This is not like
debatable.
This is not a debate, but this Brooklyn's. It's like I see people. I'm like, this is not Brooklyn that I knew.
Well, this is also
up.
you talking about Brooklyn. We're talking about the fucking L train and Park Slope, and then everything beyond that is still
Also, the
like
Brooklyn-
Bensonhurst.
Yeah.
that shit's all the same.
Yeah.
like that
yeah,
shit
that's
is
all. Yeah, that's
Bay
old,
Ridge,
old
right?
school.
Where
Yeah,
are you
it's
from?
great.
Where are you from?
Middle Village. Queens,
Okay.
so
yeah.
it's not far
all right.
from here.
Okay.
This,
Cool.
this is
Yeah.
part of Brooklyn where you have to drive, right?
Well, it's
Well,
part of
it's
Queens.
it's Queens. Listen,
It's
don't
Queens.
don't let me, please.
Okay.
I'm a working class kid. You know,
Oh,
blue collar.
sorry, I was thinking Midwood.
Midwood.
Midwood is Brooklyn, isn't it?
Oh, no idea.
No. Midwood. Yeah, Midwood is Brooklyn, right below.
Yeah.
Prospect Park, I think, a little bit.
South, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like after the trains. But all right, Middle Village is where? In
Middle
Queens?
Village. It's like 10 minutes away from here, from where we are. Like,
Oh,
It
okay.
goes Ridgewood, Glendale, Middle Village.
Okay.
So yeah, I grew up over there, which hipsters don't go over there
Yeah.
because they can't take buses.
Not yet.
That's the thing. No, they won't go.
that
they
is
won't
the
go.
thing. That
Hipsters won't take a bus.
Dan lives out
Is
here
that
where
the
you
thing?
have to take a bus. Have you ever fucking taken a bus here?
No, but
No.
look at my beard.
Yeah, you can't survive in the bus.
yeah. They
so
won't let me on with this beard.
17-year-old black high school will make fun of you. Every
Right.
time they got made fun of on the bus, girl, take a bus to school.
That's why you hear people leave Brooklyn as a black kid make fun of them.
Oh, they're brutal.
Yeah.
I remember going to high school. I just got made fun of for anything. I'd walk in with shoes, and they would just make fun of my shoes for no reason.
And the next day, I walked in with no shoes. Then I was the no shoes guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, "What up, brown shoes?" Something like that. Something stupid, you know. And they all
Everyone
get on
calls you brown shoes.
you. Brown shoes. Yeah.
The teacher laughs, tries to hold in the laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to an all boys Catholic school, so it got rowdy.
Oh yeah.
It got rowdy there. Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I wasn't smart enough to get to the better school.
Okay.
Oh,
That
so,
was
what an
the
honest
Catholic
answer.
school
Yeah.
was the bad school.
No, well, I see. We grow up in Queens. Like public schools aren't the best around here. Like I would have went to Grover Cleveland, which is not far from here, and I
Right.
probably would not have made it out alive.
Yeah.
I would have got made fun of a lot. And my parents were like, yeah, go to Catholic school. So
Right.
it was. I wanted to go to Malloy, but Malloy went co-ed a few years before I went there, and they all kind of like riffraff kind of got pushed away.
Was it just getting
What do you
made
mean?
fun
Why?
of?
Because there's women there now. All of
No,
a sudden
no,
the guys have to be smarter.
Because like it was you had to be smart to get in there because of the girls could come in.
And now it's co-ed. So it's like half as many people can go. Half
as many guys could go.
So
Yeah.
it's only the smart guys.
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. So if
Wow.
you got in, you were like considered smart, and then all the dummies went to Holy Cross.
Was it
Wow.
just getting made fun of, or was there ever like anything physical, like get like beat up or anything?
No, I never got beat up.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm
all
not,
right.
I'm not that much of a cuck.
Well,
but
okay.
growing up in
it's not that like tough. Like I want to say, people think New York is like so tough. It's not
Yes.
that tough.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Really?
It's not like real bad.
yeah. Well, there's not like kids. My image of New York, like growing up here as a teenager, is just like constantly getting jumped and
No,
and like
no.
lots more exposure to drugs at a young age.
No, that's the opposite. I think it's the opposit. I think because like I remember meeting kids that like, yeah, opioids were crazy in my high school or college or whatever they went to, and it was just like we never had an opioid problem.
That might
like,
be a generational
there was things
thing,
there was things to do.
Yeah.
Like I could go out Friday night and do something around here.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're in the middle of nowhere, all there is like cows and drugs.
Yeah,
pretty
let's
much.
you know, it's either you fuck a cow or fuck a girl on opioids. It's one of the
Right.
two. It was happening. So
Well, you can fuck a cow
yeah.
on opioids.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
could fuck a cow on opioids. Yeah,
that's what
I
Sunday's
was gonna
for.
say the girl was the cow, but
Right. You get to do all three.
yeah. So it's like drunk driving was huge in like small towns. Kids driving Drunk,
You have to.
drunk driving. There's no drunk driving
Yeah, what are
around
you?
here.
You're gonna get grounded if you don't.
Yeah.
You're gonna show up late. Your mom's gonna kill you.
Like
Yeah.
cars, like not a lot of kids had car. Like my parents had a car, but I wasn't allowed to take it out on the weekends. I wasn't allowed to drive around the car.
Right.
They would kill me. Yeah.
It's also way harder to drive around here.
You say that, but I don't think so.
Oh no,
Really?
it is a nightmare. I hate
No,
it.
you guys just can't drive.
I've slowly learned New
you
York.
gotta-
I've
you-
slowly learned New York driving, which is I've slowly been
just have to
getting
be
very
fucking
aggressive.
aggressive.
It's aggressive.
You
You
have
have to
to.
be aggressive. Look into their eye. You could see in their eyes if they're willing to go or not. And if they're not, it's like, oh, I'm
That's
going
what I
for
hate
you.
about. I hate the fucking four-way stop sign
They're
eye
weak.
contact.
The eyes give off the weakness,
Yeah,
and that's what you got to do.
I'm the weak one.
Yeah.
Always that.
Oh,
yeah,
I just go. The only thing I will never mess with is a garbage truck. Don't ever mess with a
Because they're so
garbage
big
truck.
and they
Not
can-
even
they
that.
can fucking-
The guys don't care. Like
Yeah.
if they get into a car accident, nothing's gonna happen to them.
Oh, because they don't pay for it.
No.
They're all super insured.
Insured, yeah. So like they don't. I never mess with a garbage truck ever. If they want to go, you let them go.
So those
Did
guys,
you-
they got nothing to lose.
No, they're all on cocaine. So
Are they really?
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Really? Why? Because of long hours, or just because it's
Long
fun?
hours. They're in a union. Like if-
Cocaine rules.
They could literally, like, my dad works for a garbage company. Like, once every few years, they kill somebody, and then like it's just like, all right, whatever. It's
Really?
like,
Oh, you mean with a car, not not just
with-
because he fucking didn't sort his trash.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, they weren't stabbing
his
them with
throat.
recycle. Yeah, you fucking piece of shit.
This
It's
is
like,
plastic.
yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
plastic.
Like stab him with a bottle. It was like, you're supposed to recycle this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, it wasn't like that. It's just like someone dodges out in front, or like a couple homeless people they've clipped. It just happens every few years. I used to work the back of the truck every once in a while and make money.
Yeah.
That was funny because like if it's really cold outside,
Doing what? Just throwing stuff
picking
in?
up trash.
Dealing
yeah.
coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my heroin route.
Yeah, you have to put it in the little baggies and then you have to sell it to the guys. You know, garbage man.
It's funny though when you go on those routes because you stop at stops, but you know which stops give you free food, so you wait
really?
to eat to those stops.
Wait.
Oh.
What? What do you mean? Oh, like
the
people
del-
throw out
delis,
food?
No, the delis or whatever.
Oh, they'll just
like,
give you sandwiches, or?
They'll just give you sandwiches. Yeah.
That's
now,
great.
do you give them preferential treatment for the sandwich?
I mean, just don't miss their stop.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you're like, don't ever miss the stop.
Dan's like,
Yeah.
what's the fancy version of getting your garbage taken away?
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
know.
Yeah, they take away all the garbage.
No, I mean maybe
The
you know
premium
Hey,
service.
listen. Sometimes they're fucking sloppy. Sometimes they break the garbage.
They don't care.
The garbage bin. You know, they toss it around. Yeah, they don't care. So
don't
maybe
care.
if you're giving them a sandwich, they'll be like, let me not break this guy's shit.
Yeah, that's honestly it's one of the things. Like we'll know which routes to go and
Yeah,
pick up.
it'd be
Definitely
nice
pick
too.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go get a free sandwich, free food, and then you get back on your way. And like we used to like if it's really cold outside.
Yeah.
It's funny. So the driver the driver has to get out of the car at times and like help out. If he didn't want to get out of the car if he's too old, he'd just find a homeless person, give him $50 and make him work.
Wow.
They just do that.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
we're
That's a good
very-
job.
Hey, we're progressive.
So wait, did you ever work as a garbage
I worked in
man?
the back of the trucks a few times.
But like never officially. You were
No,
on
no,
the no.
No.
Is it a hard job to
It's
get?
a fucking terrible job, dude.
Is it?
I used to have to clean the trucks.
It pays well though, right?
No, I was like in college and shit.
Not
like
not
that.
your job, but like
Oh
if
yeah,
official.
if you're a driver,
Yeah.
you can make a lot of. City workers make more. My dad works for a private company.
What's a like? Can you toss out a number? Like
Your
what are
dad
these-
works for a private garbage company.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. Sopranos. I know.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what's going on. He's Italian. I do have members of the family in the mafia. I know it looks bad. It looks
Okay.
not good right now.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's wild that you just.
Oh yeah, I know. It's all. If you. All right, I'll get back to that later. But what were you saying? How much
yeah,
money?
like what's a garbage?
City workers. If you're a driver,
Yeah,
probably make like 125 to 200.
it's pretty good.
That's
really
with
good.
overtime and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good money for
Yeah,
a guy that can't put two words together. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Who gets to
These
do
guys
per-
didn't finish high school, and
Yeah.
everyone's like,
They get to do blow all day, right? The
It's-
perks to the job are
I
unreal.
mean, it's pretty
You
good.
get to kill homeless people.
But
I-
it's fucking labor
the-
all day,
yeah.
dude.
No, but they get to live like the upper class. They kill homeless people. They do cocaine. They're basically like living American Psycho. They just got to do it in a truck.
It's
Yeah.
Union Illuminati.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
It's a good job. People shit on it, but it's a hard job though. It ain't
That's what
an
I'm
easy
saying.
job.
It's not
Yeah.
worth. It's not 100,000, 100 to 200,000. Is that worth like being in a truck all day doing all that labor?
No, I hired movers. I wouldn't even do it for an hour. To
Yeah,
save,
yeah,
To
exactly,
save
yeah.
fucking $300.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that you guys are smart people and you can put words together. These guys are like dummies.
Right. Like
You ever have a conversation with
you
them?
went
It's
to
hilarious.
college and you have options for work. Whereas,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
guys were, beating up nerds in high school. That's
Right.
what they're doing
And
now.
now they're
Yeah.
garbage men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
They-
job,
They
though.
were roasting people's shoes.
Yeah,
It was just
exactly.
these
Yeah.
guys.
Dude, I used to clean the back of the trucks to make extra cash. That's a rough job.
Why? I mean, just
The fa-
gross.
So picture at the end of a shift,
Yeah.
all the garbage that
That
like you
seeped
dump
out.
it and then
Yeah.
like whatever just didn't make it out, you
Yeah.
have to go clean that. You
Yeah.
hop into the garbage truck with a power washer and clean.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
How
Did you,
bad?
ever did you ever get a croissant to the face? Because I have. Just
croissant?
Just a water hose in a croissant. Boom, right to the eyeball.
Wow.
I will fuck up your Saturday.
Yeah.
Really? How bad do you smell when you're done with cleaning
it's
out the
not good.
garbage?
It's
truck?
not. I used to bring a change of clothes.
Yeah, it's like
I bring a change of
it's like a
clothes in there.
fish market. You have to change your clothes before you go home.
Change your clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the smell of garbage is good. It paid for my college. So, you know.
The smell of garbage
smell
is
of garbage.
good?
Really?
Yeah.
I paid in cash for mine.
You paid in cash?
Yeah. I didn't give them the smell of garbage, and they were like, "Welcome."
Yeah. My dad was like, he's like, this is a great industry. It's recession proof.
Yeah.
It's always everyone's always gonna have garbage.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. What do you are you familiar with the stooping phenomenon?
Stooping?
Yeah. So there's entire like Instagram pages and Facebook groups to when people see stuff out on the street, they'll take a picture and post the cross streets, and people will go like, if you want a mirror, or if you want a couch, or if you want whatever, basically like taking trash before it gets picked up by the garbage company.
This is such a Brooklyn kind of thing.
Well, now there's also a service called
I-
Stuber, where you'll pay them like $50 and they'll go pick it up for you and deliver it
That's
to your house.
hilarious.
Now that's a Brooklyn kind of thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
well-
Paying somebody to bring you garbage.
Well, because you're at your advertising job making $160,000 a year, right?
Well,
Yeah.
So you hire a guy with a van to go pick up a fucking antique mirror that somebody's thrown out.
it's just funny because like you growing up, if there was shit in the street, like my parents were like, don't touch that.
Oh yeah.
Don't touch that. Yeah, you don't know who's fucking people hands
I
over
usually,
that.
I usually have a rule. If it's upholstered, be very careful and probably don't take it. If it's a wooden table, it's yours. Go for it. What are you
Bedbugs
gonna
can
do?
live in wood though, right?
You can take you take anything. Oh no! If I came back, I remember one time I was drunk and I came back with a photo.
Yeah.
A
I
picture.
found this whole
Wait,
studio.
like a picture.
A picture I found on the street. I was drunk, and then I was like, "Wow, this is great." She's like, "Get that fucking thing out of here."
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
got picture
House.
bugs in it.
Yeah, you know, she's like, I don't know who owned that.
Right.
So it's yeah.
It could
I
be
would never do
cursed, right?
It could be
And
cursed.
then you
yeah.
look into it and your eyes start spinning.
It's a good time.
Yeah. It's a
It's a good time.
Yeah. She's like, throw it out. You keep it in the basement on the weekends. You just
Yeah.
stare at the
Yeah.
picture. So like aging rapidly. You're actually like
Exactly.
15 years old.
Was it Dorian Gray? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, some magical thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but so that was not a thing, because I was going to ask that if you ever find something valuable, would the garbage guys ever just keep it and then resell it or something like that?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would resell it,
Yeah.
but they would take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would take stuff.
Like
Absolutely.
air conditioners that still work. I mean, I guess those are a giant pain in the ass. to dispose of.
Craziest thing you found on a garbage route?
Craziest thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than the homeless guys you killed routinely.
No, those count.
I didn't kill them personally.
Well, they were very
So-
crazy.
Yeah.
Those guys were fucking out of their mind. You should have heard his theories
Alright,
on the government.
You know what's like? Yes. The problem is the homeless guy and the driver's the same theories.
Yeah, right.
It's never like I really didn't take anything, but like copper.
Yeah.
You find copper on the street. If
It's worth a
someone's
lot of
throwing
money.
out a
Yeah.
radiator or something,
Yeah.
that shit you take.
Oh,
That's-
like you strip the copper because you
you
sell it
take
by
it,
the
you
pound.
take it and bring it to a copper place.
Yeah.
And they'll give you cash for that.
How much is that? Because you always see that in movies. Like if a guy's a crackhead, he starts buying and selling copper.
No,
But,
he starts breaking in the houses
yeah.
and stripping the copper
right,
out
right,
of the
right.
wall.
out of
Yeah.
the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. My dad. I had to move a radiator, whatever the fuck you say that word.
How do you say it?
Radiator.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's-
why I said radiator first. That was the proper me. I didn't want to seem.
Yeah.
I didn't want to seem New York in front of you guys.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a radiator. It's a
Get out of here, you
radiator.
fucking trash.
Yeah.
Radiator.
You guys say radiator? Nice. Is
Yeah.
that's gotta be like
Radiator.
Italian, right? Or was that Brooklyn accent?
I have no fucking
It doesn't
idea.
matter.
I don't know. It's just how I was raised with
Yeah.
fucking radiator.
It's like Mario. It's like that shit where it's like it's a very
Mario.
regional specific. Everybody else says Mario, and then people in New York say Mario.
New Yorkers like to make shit ours.
Yeah.
Like did you ever hear calamari? How do you guys say?
Yeah.
How would you say that?
Calamari.
Calamari.
No, in New York it's calamà.
No, but that's like
That's
Italian American
Yeah.
shit.
So I went
Yeah.
to Italy. I lived in Italy.
Yeah.
I studied abroad, and the lady was teaching us, and
Yeah.
she goes, "This calamari." I raised my hand. I was like, "Yeah, it's calamà." She's like, "No." I'm like, "No, "Lady, I'm Italian. All right, it's calamà. All right."
Right,
And we
yeah.
had a whole argument, and then she's like, "No, you idiots! You Americans changed it." I was like, "That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made it ours."
Yeah,
Right.
now it's this. So there's the new
Yeah.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you found a radiator.
Those are then you take that, you sell that, and make money.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I didn't take anything like. I only worked 1 day a week.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was working 5 nights a week or something like that. It's really 1 day a week to make a little extra cash.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to realize it's garbage.
Yeah.
Like they're throwing it out for a reason.
Right.
So And there's also certain days of like pickup.
Yeah.
Like cardboard's one day,
right.
garbage is another day, recycling. So it's like you're not getting. I was mostly getting just garbage,
Right.
Yeah.
food and shit like that.
Oh, so you were going out like croissant day, and you're like,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. Get a
Yeah,
nice,
man.
get a nice egg roll right to the
God damn
gullet.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, and everyone's like, we're doing precious metal day. Yeah,
Yeah, but the scamming of like going to certain places that you know will feed you, it saves you money.
Yeah.
Even now, I still work for the garbage company part time.
Yeah.
As like I go to like collect money from them, who are like delinquents.
Wait, what? Like people? Oh, because it's private. So
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who haven't paid their garbage bill.
Yeah, you got to go get money, or like no one wants to pay.
So
Wait,
you're
okay.
like an enforcer.
Wait, you
Kind-
show up?
Yeah, you're.
Kind of, yeah.
you're
Did they
hired-
pay you in cash?
No. It's always,
Okay.
always check. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a legit thing. It's check,
Okay,
but like
I thought you were getting an envelope, which
No,
would be
no.
so funny.
no.
Yeah. Well, it's an envelope with a yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, I have not a clue what you're talking about at all.
It's funny. I don't know when you need to start lying in the story. You know what I mean?
Just say I'm always lying. How about
Yeah,
that?
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah.
I'm always. But no, I have
This
no
is
idea.
a fictional podcast.
I have no
about-
idea. We don't never collect cash
Yeah.
at all ever.
But cash is fine. Cash is legal. You can collect cash.
We don't collect cash. So I don't know.
Okay,
So yeah,
alright,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
No,
yeah,
always
it's
check.
legal, but it's also a great way to do something illegal,
Yeah,
which is
but
not.
dude, I went to the fucking
which is not
laundromat
reported,
and they're
yeah.
cash only. So I understand. Like, just because you take cash doesn't necessarily mean you're sketchy. Meanwhile, my drug dealer takes Venmo, which is
It's hilarious.
it's just
Really?
like, I need to have a discussion with you. Thank you for the ketamine, and also just come inside.
Yeah.
Let me give you some advice.
Do you ever have Venmo give you your monthly transactions? Everything's at 2 a.m. It's like, all right, Venmo, I don't have a problem.
Yeah,
All right?
every
Show me
message-
my thing.
Every message is like a smiley face and a thumbs up,
Yeah,
and
it's
you're
like,
like, yeah,
I get it.
we fucking
I
get it.
get it,
It's like a
Venmo.
guy skiing.
You know?
It's like, wow, I bought a lot of trees.
Yeah.
I must be making a
It's
forest.
plants, mom, plants,
Yeah.
right, right.
Oh man, that's nice. You're buying weed for your mom. There
Exactly,
you go. Yeah.
For Mother's Day.
That's funny, but it's also getting to a point where a drug dealer might be like, "Can you please Venmo me that? I just need for taxes. I need to do it." You know,
I guess.
like they're gonna have to start reporting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
like
start.
they're washing money, and so then you just write whatever you want in the service.
Yeah, well, one day the government is be like,
Just
you
like
need to report all of your
erotic-
weed dealing income.
Erotic massage.
Yeah, yeah,
Just a hand.
yeah.
And then a smiley face.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the relaxed. Nice. Okay, all right. So what we were going to talk about, generally, you're a born and bred New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about some scams, and then you know, after a lifetime here, I imagine you know some things.
I mean, yeah.
Also, it appears that you have some connections to people who might be involved in some scams.
Illegal businesses.
Yeah.
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe,
scam is a very euphemistic way to mean like.
Yeah.
maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple. It's
Yeah,
just
you don't
know,
have to incriminate yourself
no,
here
I
or
try.
anyone you know.
I would prefer you incriminate
Yeah,
yourself.
but if you want to, you're welcome
Like-
to.
we could use the numbers. Yeah,
It's weird when you grow up here, like things that like were normal to me are just not.
Like what?
Like my dad would always come home with shit and be like, "Hey, it came off the back of a truck. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
And like he just because like he used to work. He works in the city. There's always guys.
Yeah.
He knows a guy. He knows a guy for everything.
Yeah.
And like you want tickets? I got a guy. Call Flash. The guy's name's Flash. Sorry, it's hilarious. And then you like I went one time he came over with
Can he
10
get you actually tickets for anything?
Yeah.
Like, is it way marked up?
It depends what you need.
Yeah.
It depends. They call him Flash because he gets it in Flash.
Yeah.
That's why he called him Flash.
or is one of those ironic ones where it gets it super slow.
No, yeah, he gives you the tickets,
Yeah.
but then he shows you his balls.
Yeah.
You're like, it's face value, but
He just
It's
opens
also-
up a trench coat. He's naked in it, but the tickets are there. You
Yeah,
gotta grab
yeah.
it. You're like,
Hey,
fuck,
what's up,
goddamn.
Flash? Good seeing you, buddy.
Flash, I love your ticket. I
There's
love
little
your
Flash.
tickets, but,
exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Flash in a while though. I think the what are those StubHub?
Yeah,
I
put
think
'em
really
out of
I think really
business.
hurt Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Flash. And I think I went to a Mets playoff game in like 04. No,
Yeah.
like 05, 06. I think that was the last time my dad talked to Flash.
Yeah.
Because that's about it.
I imagine it's more for sports tickets and not like
No,
I
anything.
want to see like a hipster band in Brooklyn.
Yeah, or-
that-
Well, I don't think that's hard to get.
Yo, I
into.
got those
Well, no,
Ariana Grandes.
They got. I'm talking about.
Oh no, he would get big tickets.
Yeah,
Oh,
big,
yeah.
big name makes sense. There's a band that's playing 20 shows and they all sold out instantly in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Nobody could get a ticket. Nobody that I knew got a ticket. You think You think he could help me out?
Well, if Flesh is still alive, we'll talk.
Yeah?
I don't know
Alright,
if Flesh
let's
is
talk.
alive or not.
I mean, they're on StubHub for twice the price, but it's just fucking annoying.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
it
just
ain't gonna be
annoying.
cheap though, Flesh.
Oh, really?
It ain't gonna be cheap. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I see. All right, so he's basically just StubHub.
Yeah, it's just StubHub. Yeah, StubHub really hurt. I think it really hurt his business.
Yeah.
Really. But yeah, like stuff like that. I mean,
So your dad has a guy for everything.
got a guy for everything. My buddy Alex Pavone wanted to buy his girlfriend a necklace for his birthday.
You're a little bit out of. Could you
Oh, my
move a
bad.
little bit closer?
My bad.
There you go. That's much better. Yeah.
And I was like, I called my dad. I'm like, yeah, you got a jewelry guy? He's like, yeah. Tell him to meet me this place.
And it's
they
the
just
guy.
met.
It's fucking Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems.
It's
He
actually
just shows up with a bloody nose.
it's actually Adam Sandler
And a Furby.
Yeah. He's like, I lost in the fucking Knicks last night, so
Didn't you die in that movie? It's like,
yeah, it was a whatever shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man. We can talk about that in a second. But
I got one fun scam.
Yeah.
That involves like my dad. So like he works for a garbage company, right? So
Yeah.
it's a lot of delinquent stomps of like cause they just like are so far behind on
Yeah.
their bills,
yeah.
and it's hilarious. So like one time we went out to dinner. It was like just meet him. He was like, meet me here. I was like, oh, cool. And then we just got up and left. And
Yeah.
then like he's like, I was like, are you gonna pay? He's like, oh no, they'll take it off the tab.
Yeah.
So I was like, take off the tab of like what they owe us.
Yeah.
And so
Meanwhile, that's a terrible business, but it's all right.
Yeah, yeah,
I know.
Go ahead.
so
You getting paid
no,
in
they,
free meals?
They talk to the guy.
You know,
They-
I understand, but
yeah.
it's like you're paying all the markup of the restaurant for what should just be cash.
I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Again,
Yeah.
we're talking about garbage
You're
men logic.
Well, also, yeah, we're also taking up the bill, but it's like, all right, we're not gonna bust your balls for not paying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's also the thing too. But he would tell me, he's like, hey, if you want to take a girl on a date,
Yeah.
just go to one of my stops, and then just all you gotta do is leave a tip.
Oh.
that's what I do.
Whoa.
I just go.
You do
and-
that?
Oh, of course I do that.
There are so many
wait.
advantages to being a native New Yorker.
Wait, do the girls? Yeah. Wait, do the girl? Oh, well, they don't see the bill. That it's just zero.
Not even. It's not even. It's not
You
even
leave
that.
$40
So like, I remember like I would go and it looks kind of dope because you're like, I go, hey, give me the bill, and they would come over and go, oh no, it's Mr. Scopo is taken care of.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm somebody
If
in
the-
the restaurant.
When really Mr. Scopo's your dad.
Yeah. It's just the guy. My dad would call.
Meanwhile,
make an appointment.
she's like, "Are you connected?" She's like, "My father's a garbage man."
He's a
You know,
garbage
she's
man,
like,
yeah.
"Ooh."
Works for private sanitation.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, just give. All you do is leave a tip, and then I've
Yeah.
brought like so many different girls to restaurants and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of hilarious to say, like Pavone, my buddy Pavone.
Yeah.
He went with me one time. We were just having dinner, and I did that with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
Yeah.
This
Did he
is
fuck
awesome."
you?
He blew me.
Yeah, but-
It was nice. Good job. Yeah, but it was great. After you're just like, yeah, that's it.
Fucking Pavone is going to start going in and be like, "Hey,
He wants to do it with him.
Mr. Scopo."
He
So
wants
that
to
is
do it with his girlfriend. I'm like, no,
that's
fuck you.
so that's the scam is like have a business get into debt and just eat there for free.
Well, it's not, I don't know if it's a scam, but it's just like,
Yeah.
we're not going to be a dick to you this month. We're
Yeah.
not going to not pick up your garbage because you're late.
Right.
You know, if you're nice,
So,
if you're a good guy,
let
and
me-
we work with you, you work with us.
Let me ask this. So I'm a restaurant. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
I'm this restaurant. I owe $1,000 to the garbage company.
Well, it's way more than 1,000.
All right. Let's say 10 grand.
Okay.
All right. You come in, and you have $100 meal.
Mm-hmm.
Do I owe you 10 grand minus 100, or do I still owe you 10 grand, but you're just gonna keep picking up the trash? Like, does it count against the amount owed, or is it just like keep us happy and we'll at least let we'll keep it going?
It's kind of like 10 grand. You
Yeah.
owe us 10 grand still,
Yeah.
but we're not going to bug you.
Yeah.
And 1 month, maybe we'll give you a reduced price.
Yeah.
Oh, for a free meal?
Stuff like that. Maybe
Not for one free meal,
But just for, like,
constant free meals.
for constant
not,
free
I'm
meals?
not going there every week and being
Right,
like,
right,
"Hey,
right.
what's up?
Yeah.
But yeah. Just,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. I
It's
see.
a fun scam. That's a good one.
Do you
Yeah.
go? Do you rub it in? Do you go crazy on the menu? You're like, let me have the lobster and the surf and
No,
turf every
no, I
time?
never go
Or is
crazy.
it a- yeah.
I never go crazy.
Right.
I
You
never.
get the grilled cheese, chicken nuggets.
I-
You're trying to
get
impress
fre-
a girl.
I get French fries and a Coke.
Yeah.
That's all I get.
You know, we find out that this place is the McDonald's. It was like, dude, free
It's
Mickey
actually a
D's.
Burger King on Metro.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
what it is.
I get all the Happy Meals I want, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Like I do. I've done that. I've done that a bunch of times,
That's great.
and it's only like a few places though.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
for
go
sure.
Can't go to every stop and do that.
Yeah.
But like now, when I go in, if like usually the place gives me a free sandwich or whatever,
Yeah.
or like I'll get free water, and if the guy that like owns or knows me is not there,
Yeah.
and somebody else, I get pissed.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, because
I
it's
want
like,
my fucking free
Yeah.
water. I don't pay $1 for this.
You
Do
know,
you go, excuse me, I know I should be saying this, but your boss owes me a lot of money, and I won't be paying for this.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's the
It's
type
not
of
even. It's not
you
even.
can't do that.
A lot of times, if you like, just if the owner's a nice guy,
yeah,
they're like, yeah, take what you need, take what you want.
yeah,
So like when I work, I know which places to go to.
Yeah.
When I was like real broke, when I was like 26, 27, I would schedule my meals per week around
Yeah.
stops that I knew would give me free food.
God,
Right.
it's so funny because like whenever I go into a place, especially like a corporate place, I feel like every single little fucking thing is being counted and calculated and everything like that.
like Subway.
Yeah, like Subway or any corporate place. But then you realize you go into like a local place that's owned by a local guy. There's all this margin for error and corruption
Well,
and money to exchange hands.
But you know why, right?
And it's just people are bargaining and making deals left and right, and there's like no rules.
Because if Subway tightens their fucking margins, there's thousands of stores across the country. So if they can save,
Yeah,
$200 a month,
Yeah.
now it's all of a sudden it turns into millions of dollars.
Big business is not
Yeah.
good for
Yeah.
good for my industry. If getting free food, big business suck. Honestly,
He's
they know
gonna-
what they're doing. They know what
Yeah.
they're doing. You got to go to the
Yeah.
guy that's a good guy. Talk to the owner.
Yeah,
Hardworking guy.
Yeah.
Usually, if you know what's a really good immigrants.
yeah.
Immigrants will always give you a little bit of extra. 'Cause
Yeah.
they, for some reason, immigrants are the best.
because they don't know. What do you mean for some reason? Because they don't know what's going on. They're
I
afraid.
know. I
they're
just
new.
No,
it's not
no.
because they don't know. It's actually because they're come from places where like people help each other out much more than
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
more
That's what
sense.
it
where
really.
where
that's
you
what it really
value
is.
human relationships and not everything is just a dollar sign.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, and then like you start talking. Oh, you're Italian, you're Greek, I'm Greek. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You start talking to them. You make
Yeah.
conversation with them and shit like that. And
Yeah.
then it's all this that business is all like. My dad's great at sales. Like he can talk to anybody, and it's kind of annoying when you're out with him because you're like, "What the fuck? Let's go."
Yeah.
But,
Oh, you
like,
just start talking.
He yaps to everybody, and it's like at a Giant game, he'll be like yapping to people. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
I don't fucking talk to this old dude.
Yeah, I'm trying
like-
to watch these guys lose.
And yeah, exactly. You know,
You're a Giants fan, huh? You know the Giants.
I think
they ain't good. They ain't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like if I'm not as good of a talker, I don't like people.
Yeah.
He loves people.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah.
likes to talk to anybody.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I fucking hate people.
Yeah.
And some clients hate me.
Yeah.
Some customers just hate me.
Yeah.
Because I just go in there. I'm like, give me the money. I need the money.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm
Yeah.
not making a deal here. And I like yell a couple times. I yell.
Oh, really?
Because they don't pay. It's
But
like,
do you get physical?
no.
But
you
is
never
it just? But you send in a big guy so that they're like the idea of them.
I'm not a big guy, but like it's just like, guy, we're not going to pick up your garbage, and then you're going to get a fine.
Yeah.
It's like, don't do this.
Oh, it's so much less of a movie than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be
Yeah.
like
What? They were
you don't want something bad to happen. You
There was
break a glass.
I remember there's a few times I was younger.
Yeah.
My dad would be like, "Come with me. I got to go to this place in the city," and I'd be like, "All right, cool." And then this guy, whatever, like they weren't paying.
Yeah.
So what my dad would do, he would take the garbage. He knew what nights the garbage was put out.
Yeah.
So he'd take the garbage
Yeah.
from all the other stops around the
Yeah.
air or other places, and he'd stack them on top of that place that wasn't paying us,
Yeah.
and just constantly do that. It would do that, and they would get fined, or like they would come back and just garbage is stacked in front of their fucking place.
Well, like people can't go in. Like it's
yeah, we'd stack them on top of the thing.
Yeah.
Just stack them and be like, you got to pay us. Like,
Yeah.
what you got to get fined. If we'll keep doing this.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was the debt of that?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was.
I mean, do you
younger.
have to be like hundreds of thousands of
No,
dollars? in
no,
debt
no, no.
For
not
someone
that.
to be like a dick.
It's just like they don't
what's,
pay.
What's a number where the garbage people are like, all right, this is fucking. We got to do something.
It depends
Yeah.
on the stop.
Yeah.
It's it's like if it's a guy that we worked with for a long time and
Yeah.
it's not paying,
Yeah.
that means he's like struggling.
Yeah.
So we'll be okay. But if it's like someone that like just a dick, like
Yeah.
there's so many people that just don't want to pay,
Yeah.
and they just like you're like, oh, I'm not paying this month.
That's such a weird place to cut corners.
Yeah.
Garbage
Yeah.
removal.
It's also such a weird position to take. You did a service for me. I'm not paying you money. Continue to do that service for me, and I'm not paying you money.
Yeah, but that's where like people like say that to me, and I'm like, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Like
What, like these bad business owners?
they don't. Yeah, they'll cut corners anyway to make save a little bit of cash.
Right.
Like there'll be times people just went under and they owe us money, and then that's it.
Oh, but that's it. That's a
that's
big part
different.
of going bankrupt is
Yeah.
you fucking declare bankruptcy and
Yeah.
anybody who you owed money to, it's done.
Or they'll move businesses.
Yeah.
And they just don't tell us,
Yeah.
and then like we're like, where the fuck did they go? And they
Right.
just owe us money.
And you got to
Right.
find them.
Sometimes you gotta be like, where the hell they go.
Yeah.
Other times you're like, I guess that's done.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do take a lot of losses. All right.
There's losses in it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens. People just don't want to pay,
Yeah.
especially now.
Imagine moving your restaurant because of the garbage bill.
No, it's not the sole reason why. But
I imagine it's every other fucking bill
listen,
as well.
if they're doing that to me, they're doing to the pizza. They're doing to the sauce makers, the pizza place. They're doing it to everybody.
Right.
It's like we got to move. It's like, why? Look at all this garbage here. We gotta go. Yeah, it's just too much. Yeah.
Right. All right. So that's the garbage stuff. So wait, your dad? You said what's the deal with your dad's jewelry guy? Yeah, it's cheaper than going to the store. Wait, because it's stolen? Is that the idea, or?
No, I don't think it's stolen.
Yeah.
But he knows the guys. He talks to them.
Yeah.
And he's like, what can you do for me?
So give him like a discount.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Come on, I help you out. You help me out.
So Pavone bought his girlfriend a necklace on the street.
No, it was in a legit place. It was in a legit place.
Okay. Yeah. He went in there.
It was in a legit place, but it's
Honey, I also got you some DVDs and incense just to show you how much I love you, baby.
Yeah, you want to see Transformers 12? I got it right here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's
also
shaky cam footage.
Yeah.
As a kid, always had bootlegs.
Oh yeah.
Always had bootlegs of
Yeah.
everything.
That's great.
VHS bootlegs.
Well, you forget about that. I moved to, I just grew up in suburbs in Texas, but then I would go visit my family in Columbia in the capital, and there would just be like kids walking around with all the movies in the theater in the street selling them, and I was like, wow, how do they have them? You know, you buy them and you pop them in, and it's just the shittiest cam recording ever.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Because it was just people with camcorders.
I remember
before
as a kid
streaming.
I remember one movie specifically was My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
We had My Cousin Vinny. We watched that I think every night as
Yeah.
Italians.
You know, I've seen a couple of those, and at the end I was like, well, I did not enjoy that. Actually, the whole time I was just kind of like getting off a little bit. That I was watching a counterfeit movie.
Now
But,
it's like sucks, but like back then you're like, what?
Yeah.
A fucking movie.
What are you going to see Dune filmed on a screen on your cell phone? You know what I mean? Like you're going to see Dune. The whole reason to go to it is to see this gigantic screen.
Yeah, but when you're young, let's say you can't get into the fucking theater. You're underage. You don't really have money, and then okay, my friend has a free copy of this. That's what it was. I started doing that when I was like in high school, and like movies just weren't screening where I was, and there were no streaming services yet. So I would just fucking pirate whatever I wanted to watch, and sometimes it was a cam. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and sometimes it was a cam, and that's all you could do. And you're like, well, I'm either going to watch this or not watch it, so I'll watch it.
Yeah,
right?
you watch
That's it.
porn on LimeWire?
When you
time.
when you actually used to download porn and keep it on your
Dude,
computer.
my brother he's older than me, so he used to when I downloaded the porn, and he would tell me the movies we had on there.
Yeah.
So we would schedule our jerk off times.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Everybody,
Like
people
the computer was in the basement.
you filled out a Google Doodle.
That's what people forget. We all shared one computer. Then everyone took turns masturbating, and then even if that's not what you said you were doing, that's what everyone was doing.
Yeah,
You're like, I got homework tonight. Please, I got to write a paper.
You got to make sure that mom and dad are not home.
Right.
They're not coming back anytime soon.
Right.
And
I mean, your
Joe's got
parents
to not be home.
Your dad's also jerking off to the
I
fucking family
I
computer.
remember my dad had a copy of Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
And he's such a fucking he's like an idiot. He would always leave the DVD, the VHS in the VCR.
Right.
So when I got home, it was just on.
Right.
I was like, Dad, you fucking mom's gonna catch you.
He'd leave the TV on. He's just playing on loop.
Yeah.
God, remember that was a porno you jerk off to? Fucking Tommy Lee.
Yeah,
like, these
bad
two
celebrity
people.
porn.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was the first. That was like the first widespread
Yeah.
celebrity porn. The Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee.
Kim Kardashian also.
That was way later.
No,
that was
yeah.
way
late,
later.
late, yeah.
Yeah,
They
that was
were
like
the founding fathers.
7
You think
8 years
so?
later.
No, because Marilyn Monroe also apparently like the Playboy photos of Marilyn Monroe were taken when she was young, and like they were not taken. I read this on a Facebook status, so it's probably
There you go.
wrong.
Yeah, so the
But
wrongest
apparently
thing
she was
ever.
like 19 and desperate and did some nude photography, and then years later Hugh Hefner, after she was famous, found those photos, bought them, and just published them in Playboy
That's not
without
what
asking.
That's not what I heard. I heard she was 14 and wanted it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what actually what it said in the article.
Yeah.
I heard JFK was holding a knife through her throat. That's all he had to do. This. Yeah.
Exactly. She was squirting.
Yeah.
The 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
What other things? I'm trying to think of other things. Oh, illegal cable. Do you guys have illegal cable?
When I had a friend that stole cable illegally.
Yeah, we used to have. We get it was Cablevision,
yeah.
which I think still exists. But Cablevision, they used to come, install the cable, and like a couple of days later, just some guy would show up and he'd crack it,
Yeah.
and then he'd get all the
Yeah.
channels.
You had to
Yeah.
crack it, and then I remember there was one that you'd have to put some wire, and then you'd have to feed it into your.
Yeah,
you'd have to feed it
that's
into your
the
TV,
guy
but it
came
would,
to
like, go
crack it
throughout the
though. It was
house.
great.
Yeah.
So many movies are there.
Yeah.
Oh, such a good
Oh, so it's like you get the pay-per-view stuff for free?
For
No,
free.
you get it. You get a
like-
when you get cable, one person can get a box, and then it's limited. But you can have someone hack the box to have everything available. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But then when you had I remember when you had the cable had to come back. Sometimes you get new boxes.
Yeah.
The guy had to come back and like uncrack it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't show the cable vision that we fucking cracked it.
Right. Nice. Have you ever been scammed?
A little bit, yeah. I one time some guy tried to scam me. He booked me for it was kind of what the thing was going around with the comedy things right now.
Right.
Thing, but
Yeah.
he wanted me to do Bitcoin. He wanted me to film myself getting Bitcoin. He gave me a check for $3,000.
You film yourself buying
Bitcoin and a
Yeah.
thing. And then I was like, all right, cool. And then halfway through it, I was like, this feels a little odd.
Yeah.
And I was
The
just,
guy would send you $3,000 and
Yeah.
wants a video of you buying Bitcoin.
and
Yeah.
then I called him. I was like, I'm like, hey man, this is a little odd. And he was an Indian guy. And I go, okay, this is definitely something's going on here. He's like, no, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And then like a week later or something like that, the check was gone.
Right.
So it was just gone out of your account. He wanted me to buy him Bitcoin basically and send it to him. Put his code in so he had Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So it would fuck me over.
You want to hear? Yeah. It's anything with a check bouncing is the same.
Yeah,
it's the same
yeah.
scam.
Yeah.
That's
That's the one thing I think people have not figured out yet, or a lot of the population don't know, is that when somebody sends you a check, it needs to clear.
Yeah.
And then you have the money.
Right.
But it looks like it cleared though.
No, it gets added to
says
your account,
processing.
but it says
Yes.
pending.
Yeah.
That's a little like shitty of like my bank does that too. It's a shitty thing because the bank is like, this is how much money you like. You're
No,
looking at
they're-
a number. You feel like you have that number. You're not waiting for
Dude,
things
he gave me
to
a check.
be
I was
legitimate.
like, oh my god, I'm fucking rich now. This
Yeah.
is amazing.
$3,000? When was this?
6 years ago.
Yeah.
5. I was like $3,000. That's more money I've ever made in comedy.
Right,
Anything.
What are you adjusting for inflation?
No, I'm adjusing for age.
He's seen how
okay,
he's seen
yeah.
he's seen how sad my life is. How there's $3,000 can change it.
Yeah, it's like, but what was I gonna say? I had a scam related to Bitcoin that I actually just remembered. My friend bought Bitcoin very early. He bought it for $15. It's now worth
Jesus.
65,000 or
Yeah.
62,000, right? Anyways, when it popped up to like 1,000, he was like, "I'm gonna sell this." He had I think 13 or something, and he found a guy on eBay, like a Chinese buyer, who was going to give him more because Coinbase wasn't around, right? I don't know if this was before or after Mt. Gox got hacked. I don't know if you heard about that.
I have no idea what those words are.
Okay.
Mount Gox got hacked.
So you buy cryptocurrencies on an exchange, right? You can't. You need somewhere to buy them,
Okay.
and it's other people have them, so they will make the transfer and then charge you a small fee, right? But this wasn't always around. So before it was like, or how it works essentially is you have a wallet, they have a wallet, you send it, and you get the money back. So anyways, he found a guy on eBay paying way more. He was just like, I just want it, and I'm paying more, and I'm paying for the convenience because I want it faster. So he sent him. He got the money, and then the guy just did like a PayPal revoke. And because it's illegal to share, like it's against the terms of service of eBay and PayPal to like send cryptocurrencies, he got all the money back and he just got all his Bitcoin stolen, which would have been worth like $500,000
That's
today or
rough,
$1 million
dude.
today.
I remember when Dogecoin
brutal,
was getting
man.
high.
Yeah.
They were like scams on Twitter. Like
Yeah.
if you send us 2,000 Dogecoins, we'll send you 3,000 tomorrow.
Right,
It's like
right.
who the fuck is falling for that?
Yeah, I know.
No, but it's
People
also
did though. People like fell for it.
What kind of business model is this?
Yeah,
yeah.
And it's like you want free money.
How are you making money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
27 Netflix documentaries about pyramid schemes. It's like,
right?
come on, they're
Yeah.
going to us.
They're like, how lucky that I was the one that saw this tweet. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I know.
oh
yeah.
fuck! I better not tell anybody. But if you want to talk about, I mean, I do think that we're in a situation where we're about to hit an inflation crisis. Is what it feels like to me in my gut. I don't know how to like. I'm not an economist and I can't justify it. But like, I read about this. So like,
But you sound like one. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. You said inflation. I was like, wow, this kid knows what he's talking about.
right. I feel like all of our money is about to become very worthless. And then this
Garbage gonna get better.
Yeah, garbage is probably.
Yeah.
All right,
Actually,
well, I'm still
There's
good.
always
at
going
that.
to
Actually,
be garbage.
It's always
Yeah.
gonna be garbage,
People
baby.
are going to start fighting over it, I think.
Yeah.
The fucking at the Miami Heat, I think they have a partnership with a crypto guy, some NFTs, right? And then yesterday they gave out $500 in cryptocurrency to an entire section, to everybody seated in an entire section. We're talking about like tens of thousands of dollars just fucking as a little promo thing.
So it's just so meaningless. That
It's like it feels like everybody's printing money. Like the price of Bitcoin goes up, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, "Wow, I just quadrupled my money by doing nothing." And then you're like, "This is not how an economy works."
Yeah.
I don't
right?
get like Bitcoin. People who are Bitcoin billionaires and Bitcoin millionaires. I'm like, yeah, but how do you buy like a sandwich?
What do you mean? You sell the
you
Bitcoin?
sell your Bitcoin, you get cash for it.
Yeah, but like you're just gonna. So every time you want a Happy Meal, you just got to sell a portion of your Bitcoin.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
or
how-
you sell a bunch at once, and then you have a shitload of money in the bank.
But that's also how, like, if you have $1 billion in the bank and you buy a Happy Meal, you have $1 billion minus the Happy Meal price.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, people like they're all about. I'm like, how does this work? I don't get it. I'm still like,
It's like
how do you get?
it's like- imagine it's gold. It's probably the most similar to gold. Imagine you have $1 billion worth of gold and you want to have a Happy Meal. You got to go fucking sell the gold at the gold
That
store.
seems like a lot to do, though. It seems like a
not.
lot.
Yeah, you know what? Don't
It's
body
not.
being a billionaire.
I'm so-
It sounds like too much work for you.
My life is so much simpler with $50 to my name
It really is.
that I don't have to.
Anytime technology's there, I'm like, fuck it. There's
You can also just
I have
sell
to admit-
once
I have to
and then
admit-
it's just in your bank account as money.
Yeah, I have to admit this. I'm like you, where like money gets fucking complicated. I'm like, fuck this. I work, give me the money. I will use that money
Yeah.
to either save up or spend something that I want, and I need it to be simple
well,
like
that's
that.
why we're in a basement in Brooklyn.
Right.
We're not like
You said this. Yeah, this is a nice place though.
yeah, but still a basement
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
It's- That's
true.
So you know,
Yeah.
It did flood.
We could be
Yeah.
in a basement in Manhattan if you worked a little harder.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
How fast would you kick Brooklyn in the dick from Manhattan? I would kick Queens right in the dick. From
Really?
Manhattan.
Where
Oh,
would you live in Manhattan?
Anywhere.
No,
Not the Village, but I would live anywhere else.
In Wood.
Not really. Wait,
no,
wait, wait.
that's not Manhattan.
Not the West Village?
Well, it's technically
East
Manhattan.
Village?
That's not Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
gotta give
Washington Heights.
me. No, I didn't mind. Chelsea.
Okay, so below a certain the
Yeah,
bottom
I'm
half
not.
of
We're
Manhattan.
not going below now.
He's not looking for a lateral move, right? He's
Yeah,
looking for an upgrade.
I need 95th and below.
I gotta say this though. I mean, I work in Manhattan. It was people are. It's way more dangerous there now. Actually, the crime is fucking insane in Manhattan. There's still shut down stores everywhere. There was a 3-block radius that the police had completely blocked off, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" They were like, some dude with a knife just started running around trying to stab people.
yeah.
This doesn't happen here
Yeah, it does.
It does.
in Bushwick.
Yeah, what, are you,
Yes.
what are you talking about?
How-
Yeah.
open
I
up.
walk outside, I get stabbed. I'm like, ugh.
What's that? Citizen? Open up
Citi-
your Citizen
Citizen
app,
app.
and you'll see that there's shootings on your block every night.
There's always a guy with a machete.
Yeah.
In Citizen app. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but that guy's nice.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Teddy
He
the
gives me
machete.
free sandwiches.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He owes me money. He gives me free sandwiches.
The
Yeah.
cops come. He's like, "I'm filming a movie. It's
Yeah.
like a rethinking of a
Yeah.
of a massacre."
It's an
And I'm
indie-
like,
it's an
this
indie
is
movie.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's New York's not good.
We have a
at all.
Kickstarter. Wait, why would you? What's the benefit of Manhattan to you as a native New Yorker from Queens?
I just never lived there.
Yeah.
If you go up my neighborhood and like you go to Manhattan, it's
Yeah.
like, yo, he's doing it.
Oh,
He made it out.
so you want to impress the garbage men?
Listen, there's a couple guys I still want to fucking get over on that I grew up with, and I'm like, hey, I'm in the city now.
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah,
right? But like a lot of people moved either staying. I remember when I moved out of Middle Village, I saw my friends that I like grew up with, and I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I moved to a store. They go, you would turn your back on Middle Village?
That's so. Yo,
I was
don't
like,
overturn your back on your
they're
mom's
like, how-
attic.
how-
I'm like, yeah. I
like-
turned it real fast.
Yeah,
I'm never coming back. And
Yeah,
they're like,
that
why would you
is-
do that to Middle Village? Why'd you
That
do
is the point. I won the game.
Yeah,
I
I
left.
got
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a bunch of my friends, like I don't even talk to them much anymore. But like they all like live in either their mother-in-law's basement, their
Right.
parents' basement, or they have a side house that like they
Right,
live.
right.
in.
It's
Really?
so funny. Like when you visit your friends, like, ooh, Mr. Astoria, fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
Why don't
You
you
wear-
hang out with some Greek people?
He does wear a top hat and a monocle, though.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wait, and then what? They just wait for their parents to die so they can move into the main house.
Pretty much.
And that's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, not.
You know, when I
really.
hear that, gentrification doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
No,
like,
it's horrible.
Who are
It's
we
horrible.
fucking kicking out? Who gives a shit? I mean,
It's
your
not-
friends and family. I mean,
It's not good. Like, yeah, basically, my friends. It's a pain. I mean, it's just gentrification sucks. It's
Yeah?
like, it's just not good. Yeah, you
But-
guys ruin all the good stuff.
but you're gentrification proof because of the buses.
Middle Village, yeah.
The buses keep
also,
you guys.
it's a very big mafia town. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's a few people that I.
What are the most active parts of Brooklyn still, mafia wise?
I have no idea. I mean,
Okay, that's one of those.
I allegedly have no idea
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you're talking about.
Don't
no, I
recall.
don't. Brooklyn. I mean, I don't know. Like, the areas in Brooklyn. I would say not this area.
Yeah.
I would say not. I would say more Bay Ridge.
You mean that guy in a
Bensonhurst.
unicycle and a mustache isn't?
Yeah, he's not a capo.
Yeah,
he's not a capo in the Gambino crime family.
Yeah.
No, he's not. This area is. I don't think there's much. This area is where the Goodfellas bar used to be, though.
What bar?
Remember the bar in Goodfellas? You ever seen the
Where
movie Goodfellas?
Billy Bats got killed.
No. The other one where they used to hide out when they used to.
Where Spider got shot.
No, that was a basement. They were playing cards there.
Okay.
No, like you
Alright.
know about the scene where he comes in, he goes, I got the nice car for my wife. I put it in my parents' name.
Okay, so right after they did the Lufthansa.
yeah,
heist.
that
Okay.
that bar used to
Yeah,
be around
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, it's not far from here. I remember driving past one time. I was a kid. My dad was like, "You know, Goodfellas." He goes, "That's the bar."
This is.
Is this still around? Still a bar?
I think it closed down, but it's still there.
Now it's a mustache factory.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They make monocles.
I told you this my girlfriend now, the first date we went on, it was like in the middle of the pandemic, so we had to like be outside. And I was like, I knew all these like mafia facts, and like I kind of didn't realize it, but I was like just walking around the neighborhood with her and be like, so Carmine Galante was murdered right there. And she's
Yeah,
like, oh, this is
yeah.
a nice first date. Thank you for pointing out murders. I'm
In
like,
the
"Look at
restaurant?
Yeah, in the restaurant. I was
Yep.
like, look at the picture. Isn't that crazy? He still had the cigar in his mouth.
Cigar in
It's
his
like
mouth.
a-
Yeah.
and it's like a
17
g-
bullet holes.
Yeah, but it's like a guy covered in blood. I've never met this girl before. I'm like, isn't this cool?
It's actually like
what
a-
are you doing?
It's a commercial for that cigar brand.
Yeah.
As you're dead, you still
Yeah,
smoke them.
Exactly. You can't you try stopping.
that place is around the corner though. You walk a couple blocks
It's not
north.
far. Yeah. It's good times.
Yeah. Good memories. Yeah.
It used to be when the mafia ran New York City. It was just a lot better.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
For you, because your family's mafia affiliated.
No. Yeah. But no.
Good reversal. I like that. We did benefit off of.
I have like distant cousins that are in the mob. Like did you ever watch this documentary Fear City?
Yes.
He was a distant cousin of mine was all in it the whole thing.
Oh, you guys.
and
I feel like I should leave so you guys can just talk about the mob.
We are gonna 69 after this.
Yeah.
This is mafia orgasm.
yeah, and it just was like a better set of my.
What was better? Like in what ways?
Because like
was it
you
better?
didn't do it. There was no petty crime.
Oh, sure, that's
you
a
know,
thing.
there's no petty. You're not robbing from delis or you're not
Because
breaking.
there's
delis.
protection.
Yeah.
Because there was protection.
If you do it, they're gonna just,
this
they're
is
gonna
what
just kill
they
you.
this is what they say. I think, but like the women felt safer because they wouldn't
Absolutely.
like you could there's
Oh,
no
like,
place.
there's no cat calling.
Yeah.
Not even catcall,
Not-
but if you a girl walked home in Brooklyn or like someplace an area, like nothing happened to her. She was fine.
You
The-
felt this growing up? Like, is this you're in this
no.
timeline when you're a kid?
No, but like my parents tell me that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
growing up,
Are you sure
stuff
it's
like
not?
that. My area was always fine growing up. Like
Yeah.
walking by, nothing was gonna happen.
Yeah, no one would go there.
Because
my
no
my
one would go
dad
there
and my
too, yeah.
aunt grew up in Jersey City. They said the same thing about the mob guys. It's like they were nice guys to us.
You
Yeah.
just don't fuck with
Yeah.
them. That's
Yeah.
all you don't do. You just
Yeah, yeah.
don't. You see them, you say hi,
Yeah.
you keep it moving, and
Yeah.
you don't try to talk to them about their business adventures,
Yeah.
and then that's it. You keep it
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
It's safer. But
It's safer. Okay. All
fucking
right.
Giuliani.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took down the mob.
The issue is that there's not like the cost of everything is so
Trump's
high
lawyer?
because of the mob.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
It's so weird. You hear Giuliani talk about like all those prosecutions that he did for the mafia in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And he's such an intelligent guy still.
Yeah.
When he's talking about that stuff, he's so clear-headed. Then he goes on to the other politics stuff, and he just starts leaking ink, and he's just insane when he talks about politics stuff. But if you go back to like when he was prosecuting, he remembers everything. He's so clear. He's a really intelligent guy. It's so weird.
Yeah, that guy flipped a switch real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like crazy to see him when he was the mayor of New York. He was the man. Everyone loved him.
Oh, really?
Oh,
but
my
he was
God.
a tough on crime guy. Right?
Tough on
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah.
Real tough on. He got the stop and frisk was him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
I can
fucking
think of
Democrat
a
came in and
group of
ruined
people who do not love that policy.
Oh yeah.
I can think of a couple groups.
No, he was the man. He got rid of the problem.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, I don't think the problem feels that way.
He
yeah.
stopped and frisked the problem.
Problem is very happy he's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, man. All right. So we got New York stuff.
There's one scam I want to talk about. It wasn't my scam, but like,
Yeah.
you-
Anything you've heard of?
have
is
you heard
great.
of the meter maid scam?
What
No.
is it?
Oh my god! So back in the day, they used obviously you put quarters in a meter maid,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I think I
someone
know
would
what you're
go
talking about.
around and
Yeah.
collect the money for the meter maids, whatever. Some guy figured out a way to hack the master lock of the meter maids, and he was just going around, and he did it for like years,
Yeah.
and would collect the change
Yeah.
from the meter maids, and he made like $3 to $4 million just doing this.
Did they catch him?
They finally caught him. Yeah, they finally caught him.
They knock on the door. He opens it. There's just like a sea of quarters behind him. He's like, nah, I inherited these quarters.
Yeah. It's my mother's quarters.
Yeah.
She collects them.
Yeah.
But that's
like, no, I'm doing laundry tomorrow for the city. The whole city, I'm doing laundry.
But that's how like it's funny to like a little hack like that. He
Yeah.
made so much money.
Yeah.
Doing it. He was like, I'm never gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Think about it. You could just go around and if anyone went around and collect it, everyone would be like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All you
No
need to
big
do
deal.
is the brain to figure out the little glitch in the system, and then you just put it in there, and then just money comes in.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, how did he get caught? I
I
mean, I
think
love
they-
how Dan's like, you just need to have the special type of brain that realizes that if you steal money, you have,
No.
you
You mean-
have more
No,
money.
I mean the special type of brain was like, I think I know how to pick these locks.
Well, no, it's not that. It's more that like meters are not. There's not a consistent amount that they're going to have in them.
Well, I
right?
think see, it's the Scarface logic where he's
Yeah.
like the guy's like, you fly under the radar,
Yeah.
you're good to go. This
Yeah.
guy got too big for his britches.
Oh yeah.
He's probably going around collecting 20 to 30 meter maids a day.
Right.
Should have went to 4.
Right.
Kept it. Make $100,000 a year.
Yeah,
never
yeah.
heard-
Don't make $3 to $4 million.
I've never heard the term Scarface logic, but I like
Yeah,
that.
the logic.
yeah.
Tony Montana was just wanted to be the top. The other guy was like, I'm going to fly under the radar.
See
That's how you
some
say.
guy dead in a pool. He's like, what happened? Scarface logic.
Scarface,
Yeah.
Meters.
Yeah.
Fucking meter maid guy.
Meters
Right.
got Scarface
The
logic.
meter
with
maid
it.
war.
Yeah. All right. So how did he get caught? Do you know how he got caught?
I don't remember exactly. I just know he got caught. He probably just was keep doing it. Everyone's like, we're never getting money.
Wait.
never
When did he get caught? Do you know?
This is probably the 90s.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this was before 9/11, where there are cameras everywhere.
Well, that's
where
what
they
I'm
can
saying,
Just be like,
is-
why just put
is-
cameras on the empty meters?
Because
We'll
now there's this
look at the
thing
guy.
where if you have fucking Nest, do you know what that is?
Yeah.
It's like a camera on your front door, and I think police have access to it, and then they can just.
Really?
That's what I've heard is that like a lot of these companies will give footage to the police or the authorities, so then they can just check all the fucking houses.
I don't want that at all.
Yeah, no,
I have a camera in my apartment for my dog. I hope they
Yeah.
don't break into it.
Yeah,
No, that's why I film all my sex videos on the Nest.
Yeah?
I give it to the authorities.
because it
Yeah.
turns you on. The cops would be watching.
Yeah. Also, it's illegal. Yeah. I don't know.
I thought that was a fun one. Like, that's just a New York thing.
Yeah, that's
Guy going to
great.
girl and just take the time to collect quarters,
Yeah.
and then you have to go and change those quarters into money.
It's weird. It's almost like because you can't go into a
It's a
bank
weird-
the same bank every day.
He probably
with
had to
fucking
space
hundreds
out.
of
He
dollars
probably
of
had
quarters.
to space
yeah.
out the quarters.
Or he
over
goes
to
to
a
a
certain
bodega.
bank.
You know, he's got to roll 'em.
Even
It's
even
a process.
It's
But
a
you know
whole
what?
thing.
He was diligent.
Yeah.
And he made his money.
Right.
Now he's probably still in jail. But
Yeah.
he
I
made his
wonder,
money.
I wonder what $3 million in quarters looks like. The guy must be jacked, right?
It was actually
I would
it was
imagine-
actually an old Asian lady. No, I'm kidding.
really?
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, but like, so he did this over like a few years though. It wasn't
Yeah.
like he did it in a month or something like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
A few
yeah.
years this went on.
Meanwhile, are those locks that hard to crack, like to fucking pick? I don't understand.
But like, think about who like would ever think about doing that.
yeah,
It's just he took the time to figure out the master lock
right.
of them. So it takes time to do that. You have to figure out the lock. You gotta get one basically
Yeah,
to bring in to try to like, okay, how can I
Yeah,
do
it's
this?
a lot of. That's what I'm saying. It's very almost autistic, like a lot of like experimenting
No,
and
you
focusing
just
on one thing so you can
rob
get
a
more
meter
money.
maid.
Listen, I'm
Just
telling you right
pick-
now,
Do you-
that guy's a union guy. He's a
Do you-
hard worker.
Do you
Yeah.
remember? Do you
Alright.
remember the show Press Your Luck? I'm kind of feel like I'm pressing my luck, asking you if you know this.
No.
It used to, it was a game show, but part of the game show was that there'd be a board with random pictures popping up. You
Yeah.
know, random lights on this picture, and it would go randomly, and then you go stop. And then stop, it would either end on money or end on some type of vacation prize, or it would end on this thing called a whammy. And if you get a whammy, it's your turn is over. You get 3 whammies and you're out of the game.
Do you know this show? Are you familiar with it?
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
Press your luck.
Okay,
That's
all
not
right.
going to help you remember it.
No,
but,
I've never
yeah.
heard of it. But
some
tell
guy
me more about
some guy figured out the pattern
Yeah.
of the lights,
Yeah.
so he could decode, and he knew exactly when to say stop.
Yeah.
So we ended up winning like $200,000 on this game show in
Yeah.
the 80s.
Well, that's just
and
so stupid of them to have it
See,
be the
that's-
same every time.
That guy's the one that is the genius, and
Yeah.
he beat the game.
yeah.
No, so I'm saying like but he figured out the and the game show was like, we know you're cheating,
Yeah.
and he's like, you legally can't do anything about
Yeah.
this. If I figure it out,
No,
I
the
figured
game
out.
designers are fucking idiots.
That's
Why
like-
would you make it the same every time?
That's the Jeopardy guy. Remember the last
Ken
Jeopardy
Jennings?
guy? No, the other guy. That was just he would have a process of like doubling his daily doubles.
Oh.
He won. I forget his name, but he figured out the game. He took off a year of his life, and studied the game.
Yeah.
And then he beat it, and then people were complaining.
Wait, how did he figure out how to beat the game?
He would every time it was daily double, he'd double it. He'd always double it if he won or lost, and he would win money. He was crushing it.
Yeah.
He won more money than anybody in the
What,
history of
he
the
would
game.
just bet everything?
Yeah, every time.
So his strategy was just bet everything
Bet
every
everything.
time.
But it's
Everything.
Jeopardy. You got to
Yeah.
know the answer. So
Yeah, he's not a dumb guy,
yeah.
but like he figured out how to like do it properly.
Nobody had ever thought just bet everything every time.
Yeah, it's just he was
It took,
smart.
like,
And then
40
I remember,
years of Jeopardy.
I remember some chick came on CNN because he was crushing it, and
Yeah.
CNN's picking it up and shit. She's like, "This is not fair. He's cheating the game."
Yeah.
It's like, no, he figured it out.
Right.
He beat you guys. It's
Right.
just, you're just angry because he beat you.
I'm blown away that the way to make the most money was to bet the most money you could bet.
I think it was a little more strategic in it than what I'm saying, but yeah, a little bit more of a process. Guy took a year off, and what his thing was bet it all.
Yeah.
This is the garbage man's version of this. This is the
Right.
abridged garbage
this
man
is
version.
this is what you
This is
heard
the
on the
Queen's-
truck while
this is the
everyone's
Queen's
on
version.
coke.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, you just bet everything, you go all in.
Just bet it all in.
Just
yeah.
like that fucking Jeopardy guy who used to work for this company, you know.
I
Yeah.
did that with the Jets once. They fucked me.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was thinking about. I heard a couple stories about bikes getting stolen in New York.
Oh, that was a big growing up. Yeah.
I heard a guy, and I know recently he locked his bike to like scaffolding,
Mm-hmm.
and just a guy came with like a power tool, took apart the scaffolding, slid the bike out, put it back together, and then he just had his bike.
I've
Yeah.
seen people walking down the street cutting bike locks with bolt cutters, and my assumption is that guy lost his key, and I
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Right.
And there's tons of people, like just in heavy traffic, you see people breaking locks open, and everyone makes the assumption because nobody wants to do anything.
One time in Berlin, I had to cut a lock, and a cop came over to me, and I showed him. I was like, the key broke off inside of it. Here's my broken key, and here's the lock with the key stuck in it.
Yeah,
And he was like, okay.
he's
But
like,
that's-
I know what your scam is. You walk around
break
with a broken
keys.
key. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
take a key, you jam it in a lock, and then you break it, then you
Right.
cut it.
Can't do
Yeah,
that
you
anymore.
can't question people.
Yeah.
You know.
I've seen guys like try to break into cars, their
Yeah.
car with the hangers,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, hope that's the car. If not,
Yeah.
the other guy's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything to him.
Yeah, if you want to rob a place, just put on heels. You're just a trans woman, and you're like, how dare you
Meanwhile,
accuse
if-
my community?
Meanwhile, if I went up to a guy and was like, "Is that your car?" He's like, "No, I'm breaking into it." I'd be like, "All right, have a good day."
Yeah,
I
what-
wouldn't do anything.
What are you going to do anyways? I
Yeah.
did see, I think I told him a couple months ago, I was walking home, and I saw guys in the middle of summer with ski masks on, like underneath a car. And I was like, I don't know why anyone would need ski masks.
That was it. That was the new fashion in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
it's like, all right,
exactly.
yeah.
Right.
I have a buddy of mine, not buddy of mine, a kid from my neighborhood. He had a scam going on with cars that he.
What do you do? Can you talk about it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. I don't think he got caught or anything. I'm not mentioning his name, but he called me up. He's like, "Yo, want to meet me somewhere?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, all right, what up?" Because he used to sell me drugs too.
Every one of your
So-
friends is your friends is a slightly more exaggerated version
Yeah,
of you.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
He also would sell me drugs. Sometimes I'll be like, "All right, cool. Maybe he's gonna give me some." And he was like, "Yo, your car's new, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, want to do the scam?" And I was like, "What is it?" And he's like, "All right, we report your car stolen, and we beat it up a little bit. We break a couple windows, whatever. I got a guy that's gonna fix it for like half the price. We go to your insurance company, they get us the money, and we get that money back."
Yeah.
That was a scam.
That's not a bad scam,
That's
although
pretty good. That's great.
I gotta say, hey man, can you do me a favor? Can I fuck up your car real quick and give you
Yeah.
a little bit of money?
And then we'll
And
split.
then I'll
How
get-
much? Wait, did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. I was like, I'm not doing
How
this.
much money do you make?
Probably a couple grand, but he was doing it to like a few people.
What's his
Right.
cut? What's his cut though?
Right. You probably
I
split
remember.
it.
I remember he was like, what, you gotta tell me now because I gotta go do something else." And I was like, "All right, guy."
I'm outside your car. I got a hammer and some keys. Let's
No,
do
I-
this.
I
You
met
just
him at
gotta-
a 7-Eleven, and I was like, "You want to do this? You want to do is do it right now." And I'm like, "Guy, I'm not doing this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. I don't fucking trust
I
you."
gotta say, that's a bad scam.
Hey,
That-
I
that's
mean,
too
make-
much work for the
it's
amount
work.
of money.
It's work, yeah.
Because
yeah.
it's the guy has to fix the car for half price. That guy's the one really getting fucked. Is the guy who's like, okay, I'll fix your car for half price. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, I always thought the insurance. I thought that they would just jack up the price
No,
and
what
get
they
it
would-
from the insurance company.
No, what they would do is
Let's put numbers on it. They do $3,000 worth of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy who will for some reason fix $3,000 worth of damage for $1,500. The insurance gives you $3,000. You pay that guy his $1,500, who God knows why he's willing to work for half, and then
Yeah.
you split the remainder with your friend.
No, you would do is you give that guy $500.
Yeah.
And you split the remainder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Or
I mean,
I thought-
or he
I
could just work for real.
I-
Because he needed the work.
I thought the assumption
work, whatever.
Yeah.
He's making a little bit of cash.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
also give a fake bill to the insurance company.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought
Yeah,
the thing was
right.
like, oh, he breaks it. It's $3,000. He fixes it for $3,000. He tells the insurance company it was $6,000.
Yeah.
He gets the $6,000, and then like they
Well, you
split
get
up
the,
that extra.
You get the
You
six.
get the
that's what I mean,
6,
but they
every-
split up
it
the
splits
extra
3 ways.
Yeah.
it gets split.
So
three
everybody
ways.
gets $2,000 on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I.
It's a lot
would
of work
assume.
for
It's
a
work.
fucking-
It's work
for
for that
like
deal. Yeah,
weeks of having a fucked up car.
Yeah.
I was
and
just
and
like-
being on the phone with insurance, and then they're like, "You're not lying, are you?" And you're
Yeah.
like, "No."
I think
Yeah.
I was on my way to a spot, and I was like, I'm not doing this right now,
Right.
dude. I gotta fucking go to a spot.
He's got a knife. She's like, "Let me slash your tires. Come on, man."
But then he tried to. Then he tried to goat me too. He was like,
Yeah.
"Come on, we be a puss? We
Yeah.
be a puss?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be
Let
a
me
puss."
fuck up your car. Don't be a
He's
pussy.
really pussy about it, and I was like, "All right." I was like, nah, "Guy, I'm not doing it."
Right.
I should have known this. Oh, you changed ever since you went to Astoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, always scams. There's always
Yeah.
something going on.
Middle Village Scopo would never do this to me.
No, I
Yeah.
would have. I would have
Yeah.
fucking did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking- It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Man, you're filled with fucking scams, man.
There's scams. I mean, it's just like it wasn't odd to me.
You ever scammed anybody? You ever
No,
been,
I
been
got-
involved in a scam?
No, I can't. I had too much of a too guilty conscience. That's the Catholic school guilt that I got.
Wait. So you're not worried about incriminating yourself. You just feel too bad talking about it?
Yeah. No, not even that. But I couldn't.
Oh,
scam
you
anybody.
couldn't scam
I couldn't cheat
anybody.
you out of money. I just feel like shit.
Yeah.
If it was a company,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I'll steal from a company any day of the week.
Yeah.
But like if a person, I can't do that.
Do you have a policy? Yeah, I don't steal from small businesses, but you know,
Yeah.
if it's Target, I'll be like, this is great.
Oh, Walmart, Target,
Yeah.
I'll fucking.
I
I'll
feel like
take
a
whatever
good.
out
I
of
feel
that
like a good
place.
citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever like they not ring up something like a Walmart and then you're just like, come on, make it through. Fucking yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh,
thank
when
God.
you walk away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They forgot that. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, when they don't ring it up.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fun.
That's more of their mistake, though.
Yeah. I'm not correcting you.
Yeah.
I didn't see it either. I didn't see it either.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's just getting lucky at that point. But sure, yeah. If you were honest, you would be like, "Oh, you forgot the paper towels."
Yeah.
There's paper towels underneath.
Like I remember one time I went to I was getting booze and it was a local place and the guy didn't ring up tequila, which was like $80.
Yeah.
And I was walking out, and as I was walking out, I'm like, "Don't do that." And I
Yeah.
went back and I was like, "Hey, you forgot to ring this up." It's
Yeah.
like if it was a big chain,
$80 tequila.
I'm classy.
What are you drinking? What is that?
I
Who
don't-
are
I
you
don't-
trying to impress? That's
I don't
my
even know what it
question.
was. Honestly,
You can't afford dinner for a girl, but you're getting $80 tequila.
Yeah.
You're like, Dad, can you start picking up garbage at this place right
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, it was a summer house thing. It was down the shore. I remember that.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Down the
That's
shore.
classy.
So
Nice.
it was a bunch of us. We get booze. I was like, I can't do that.
By the way, what's
Right.
what's the shore for you?
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Okay, so when people say the shore in New York, they mean Jersey Shore,
Yeah.
or
that's
okay,
Jersey
I thought they
Shore,
would
yeah.
go to
It's
like
not Rockaway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Again, that's part of me is like you're going to the shore. I was like, but you're from Queens, so what is that?
Yeah, it's the
like
Jersey
fucking
Shore.
Bay Ridge.
Jersey
yeah.
Shore, and then the Hamptons is the Hamptons, obviously.
Yeah.
So when you go up here, you either go one of the two, Hamptons or the Shore.
What? One is rich and one is poor.
Well,
One-
Hamptons
one's
is
classier.
ridiculous.
One's classier. That's
I've
the
never
Hamptons.
been there. What's the deal with it?
It's just
it's where
classier.
it's like where Seinfeld and Billy Joel lives, and it's like super expensive.
But
Ooh,
there
I
is-
want to go
there-
there.
there
people
is
Ooh,
a-
Seinfeld and Billy Joel.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
that sounds amazing.
They
But
hang
there-
out every night.
Yeah, there is a degenerate part of the Hamptons though.
Yeah.
That's that.
You mean like trashy, or you
trashy
mean like
party
The
kids?
thing is, there are people who still live there. It's a very seasonal thing for a lot of people. They go to the
Yeah.
Hamptons, but the people who are there year round, they're kind of in a beach town year round.
Right.
You know, so like that's where it gets a little bit trashy. The people who work for the rich people.
a T-shirt company?
With t-shirt company?
At the Jersey Shore TV show, they all worked at a
Oh,
T-shirt
yeah,
company.
yeah.
So then
Oh,
you have the
yeah.
Hamptons version of that, which is the tuxedo company, where you
Yeah,
get like
yeah.
novelty tuxedos to
Yeah,
wear to your
exactly.
fucking
And the
to your
shore
benefit
is, the
dinners.
shore is just degenerates.
Yeah.
Just degenerates. Great.
Yeah.
The best time. You go to the bars. Oh, some of the best bars are down there.
Is what?
Yeah.
Is it just
Debauchery.
are you into like the whole like I don't know, is Guido an offensive thing to say? But like Guido fucking like let's get shit faced and
Not anymore.
and be morons like
Not e-
culture. You're into
I
that?
put it this way. In my 20s, I did it so much.
Why
I
is your
don't drink
interpretation?
anymore.
Yeah.
What?
I don't drink anymore because of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I party so hard. in
You
my 20s.
Guidoed out.
Yeah,
I
but
Guidoed out. Yeah.
but
I
I
couldn't do
also
it.
don't drink anymore, and that's because I was alone in my room listening to sad music. And so just because you quit drinking, it doesn't mean.
Well, I was a lot cooler
Yeah.
than you. What do you want
Oh
me-
fuck, man!
But it's like I wasn't a Guido to them.
Right.
I'm a Guido to like you guys.
Yeah.
But like to them, I was not a Guido at all.
What were you?
I was just like a regular dude.
You're like-
Because like I was like a regular. 'Cause I didn't have like I wasn't. I'd have a tape up. I had my hair.
What's a
gel.
tape of?
Tape. It's a haircut you get. It's what the New York haircut. They like tape on.
Oh, like tapered.
like around. Yeah, they go
Yeah.
around here and shit like that. So your hair kind of falls over
Yeah.
your like your scalp over here. shit
Yeah.
Like that. So it's called tape up. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a little tape up.
All right.
Let's get my tape up over here from Dexter.
So you just look like a standard guy over there. You're not a.
Yeah, I'm not a classic Guido.
It's
Right.
funny.
as
I
they
didn't
call it.
realize it was relative Guido-ness.
Of course, everything's a spectrum, Dan.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
there's
yeah.
I mean, listen, I've seen some guys that you just straight out their Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Just straight out.
Does that just get? Is it? I mean, it just gets you pussy just looking like that. Is that the idea that if you fucking have a fake tan and a
You're-
bad haircut that you're just
I
gonna get some
mean,
pussy?
You're part of a thing.
Some chicks like it.
Yeah.
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 Some chicks like that. They want a guy that's jacked that
yeah.
works for a garbage company.
Couldn't you say that about? Couldn't you say that about any?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Are girls into the fucking?
It's not I'm a garbage company. It's a job. A good union
Oh, you
job
got a
or
union
something
job.
like that. It's
Yeah.
good stuff. Yeah.
It's a type.
yeah.
Yeah, girls
Yeah.
are into that. Yeah.
All right.
But it's like saying it's like any style kind of like has like an equivalent. Like why do you have a man bun
Sure.
for the same,
I don't like
For the same
cutting my
reason.
hair.
Yeah.
He's also got one, and
I
he's
got
a
a man
fucking
bun.
Guido. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, relatively
really-
speaking.
If I went with a man bun down to the Jersey Shore, I might get ostracized.
You think so?
Oh, they would look at me and go, "What happened to you?"
Yeah.
That's what they would say.
Yeah. You moved to Astoria.
Yeah,
you moved to
I
Astoria.
would- they
you
would-
get a
they would-
fucking man
They
bun.
would look at
That's
me
when you'd
weird.
be like, I'm gay now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
They
it
would look at me
happens.
weird. Yeah.
Are there gay clubs there? Are there like gay Guidos, or is like as soon as you're gay, like you get lifted out of that sort of?
No, yeah, you don't. It's not. I've never really met that many gay Guidos. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a pretty homophobic culture.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Yeah.
I think if you're on track to be a Guido and then
Yeah.
you realize you're gay, you're like, let me make a hard right.
I've
That's
got.
what I'm
I've,
saying.
I've been
yeah,
called
yeah.
gay
It's like
for doing
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that's like sensitive, gay.
That's funny. How about a guy goes to like a Guido bar and he's like, "Wow, this must be a gay bar. Everybody keeps calling everybody gay for everything."
Yeah.
That guy wore a pink shirt. I guess he's gay. I guess.
What are you gay? Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you're in the right place.
Pink shirts aren't bad down the shore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pink shirts
Yeah.
are okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to have a bedazzled pink shirt.
Right.
It's got to be like something.
It's
Ed
got
Hardy
to
on it.
say like squirting time.
Yeah, it's got to be. If it looks good, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got to look good. Yeah.
And by good, we mean like Ed Hardy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As long as it's got a flaming heart with an arrow through it, it's all
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Listen, it's got to be tight too. Got to have
Yeah.
tight shirts. They all wear tight shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, I
well, they're
hate-
ripped.
Some of them are. Some of them are not ripped at
Oh,
all.
yeah?
Yeah, but some tight shirt for some reason is
got
the thing to go.
Tighten the chest is where it goes. That's
Yeah.
that's how you hide your fatness.
Really?
Yeah, just get like tight in the chest and then loose here, so you kind of like hide the beer belly.
Yeah.
I weigh 400 pounds. You can't tell, you guys. Yeah, it's all the shirt right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 It's all his shirt.
All right. Cool, man. I'm pretty much done. I don't know unless you have any closing, any other things coming to mind. New York
I'm
scams,
trying to think
anything
off
like
the top
that.
of my head of stuff that growing up.
It's like,
Not
oh yeah,
really.
Bernie Madoff's my dad. I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Uncle Bernie.
Yeah. He died, right?
Yeah.
he
Did he?
Tragically,
recently.
tragically.
Oh
yeah.
fuck! I was.
Yeah.
I was. Did you hear about the Alec Baldwin thing? Did you hear
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah, he killed someone. I don't know why I'm
Why
laughing.
is your face like that? But it was a prop gun. He had a prop gun. He thought it had a blank. He shot it, and not only did he kill someone, he killed the director of photography,
And he
which
shot
is-
the director.
and he shot the director, which is the two most important roles. In,
Also, why was he pointing a gun at the director of cinematography?
right?
No. This is my theory. Is that first of all, I don't know how they got a
Well,
real
she owed
bullet
him
in
money.
there,
you know?
but I'm sure he just shot it and it went past whoever he was aiming it at the thing, and it just went to hit the photographer. Director
I
of
thought maybe he
photography.
was shooting at the camera, like
yeah,
there's a
right,
close up or
right,
something like
right.
that, and he shot. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
right. That makes sense, because that's where the DP would be standing.
And meanwhile, that
Yeah.
means there is point of view footage of getting killed by Alec Baldwin.
There's got to be footage of it. There has to be footage of it.
No, it was off screen. It was just for fun.
Yeah.
They're like, let's do a silly one.
Yeah, it was doing practice. Yeah.
Oh fuck, that is rough.
Yeah, rehearsing their lines.
I mean, Alec Baldwin's nuts. He loves punching paparazzi.
Oh really?
You remember that?
I,
He, like,
I
he
know
gets-
that I heard the
he gets
tape of
into
him
all the-
calling his daughter like an ungrateful pig, which
Yeah.
I gotta say, pretty good.
when he
hilarious.
first had his daughter, there was a bunch of footage of him going up to the paparazzi and punching them and hitting them, and also like putting like shaving
Shaving
cream
cream,
all
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, you saw that video
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
So
he-
he's a real psycho.
He don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. He'll clap at bitches. he
Although
don't give a fuck. He'll
I-
hit people.
I will say this: I do not think he did it on purpose, though. Yeah,
No, that's not how
Yeah.
you murder someone, unless you're just the most clever man on earth.
yeah.
I mean, maybe he is.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a smart guy. No, I don't think he. I mean, if you're gonna murder somebody, doing it on camera, not
Yeah,
the best way
yeah.
to go.
Also,
No,
my-
unless it's like if you wanna it's like the bolder you go, the less likely you are to get caught. You know, like when they say like, if you're like, I found a hair in my food, they're gonna be like, that's your hair. But if you bring in like a dead cockroach and you're like, look at this, and you throw a fit, then they're like,
Yeah.
we got to get this. I'm sorry, so let's get you a meal. Let's take it care of. You know, you go bigger. So you just murder someone on camera, and they're like, well, that had to be an accident.
Excuse me, there's a cat's head in my soup.
Right.
Like, oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have faked that.
But you're oddly cool about it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to be not cool.
I don't want to be rude, but that is my cat.
This,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to be an asshole here.
Yeah.
There's a cat here.
Yeah.
What do we do here?
Right.
I want to own this place soon.
Sir,
Let's go.
the cat's collar says it belongs to you. It says your name on
Yeah,
it.
it has your address and
yeah,
phone number.
Yeah, I'm really pissed off. I'd like a free meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat's dead and it's in
Yeah.
my soup.
Exactly. All right, shit. So anyways, no, yeah, you probably didn't do it, but what if on purpose?
My big
But what if?
my big question is, why are there real bullets anywhere near a fake gun on
I don't think it was
set?
a real bullet. I think it might have had like gunpowder in it, and I guess sometime the blank.
You think like the blank shot something?
Yeah, the blank shot something.
Why do they make blanks that act like bullets?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We gotta
somebody
be
fucked up
realistic
somewhere,
Here. We gotta
right?
be realistic here.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No one wants to see a firecracker go off.
Right.
You gotta make it real.
I saw somebody
Brandon
on
Lee
Twitter.
was killed that way too.
Yeah. The Crow.
They think Brandon Lee, conspiracy theory, might have been killed by like the Yakuza or
Yeah.
Chinese mafia
Yeah.
because of his father.
Really.
Yeah, supposedly the father owed money to the Chinese mafia or something like that.
Shit.
There's a story behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not paying you to pick up the garbage. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Damn, dude. So what, you think this director of photography owed she wasn't paying somebody to pick up her trash, and then they got little Alec B on the
No,
this
case
is my
to
theory.
take care of it?
I think no, because if she would have had some bodily injuries first,
Oh yeah.
it wouldn't have been. They don't go straight to killing. You don't get your money.
All right.
You know, you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get your money.
Well, it's weird. I mean,
You're
that
just standing over a dead body, like, well, that was a waste of money.
that was a
Yeah.
line in the movie Dirty Work. You remember that? I think it was fuck. Who's the guy? Chevy Chase. He plays a doctor with a gambling problem, and he's like, you know what's weird? You owe a bookie $10,000. He breaks your kneecaps. You still owe him $10,000.
Yeah.
What's up with that? You think-
Still owe the money. He's not like, oh, $2,000 off.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
go.
Right.
Fucking
Not like you
underrated
get
movie.
paid for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's it for us, I think, this week, unless you have anything else.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good. Thank you to our guest, Chris Scopo.
Thanks for having me. This is fun talking about my childhood.
Right.
Growing up.
Where can they find you?
At Chris Scopo on all social media. I have a podcast called Rep Your Squad. Check that out too.
Check that out. Thanks, guys. I'm Santiago. At Santiago is dead.
I'm Daniel Veza at Danielus Veza.
Yeah, give us a like, subscribe, tell your friends. Thank you so much. Have a good one.